Hi, my name is John. Welcome to ABCs of the SAT. What I'm going to be going over now is a complete reading passage, and let me explain the format to you. Right here, the first thing you're going to see is the passage and the question. Actually, just going to see the passage first, and then you're going to see the passage, the question, and the information needed to come up with your own answer. Okay. And then you're going to see the passage, the question, the information needed to come up with your own answer, and the correct answer. And these slides are going to be pasted about 4 seconds apart, so you can just pause the video, look at the text, come up with your own answer, and then see what the correct answer is. Okay. So let's write. Basically, make sure you try to come up with your own answer by using the gray shaded information. Then check to see if your answer is correct. If you pick the incorrect answer, ask yourself, why did I pick that answer? What did I miss? Okay. So let me go through a passage here quickly. So this is going to be the first passage, which is always a literary excerpt. You're going to have to treat these a little differently than your other passages because you're going to have to, it doesn't necessarily have a main idea. You're going to have to be looking at the characters, the settings, and the interaction of the characters, okay? And once you've done that, you've read it, then the next slide is going to be, it's going to have the question, and it's going to have the text that's going to allow you to come up with the correct answer. Let's go to this right here. So here is the text that contains the information for you to come up with the correct answer. And then you go ahead and answer the question. And then the very next slide, you'll see that whether or not you're correct. Okay. And this is done for each of the questions in the entire reading passage. There's going to be 52 questions in 5 passages. And there's one more thing I want to point out. In instances where the question is giving you some lines to look at, for instance, based on lines 21 to 32, which choice describes just his initial reaction to being addressed as Rorola? So here are the lines that the question is asking you to look at, and that's going to contain the information that you need to come up with the correct answer. Okay? And then the very next slide is going to have the correct answer. Okay? It differs from a slide or a question such as, let's see, one right here. Okay. Let's go to this over here. For instance, which choice best represents the overall structure of the passage? Then the very next slide, I'm going to shade the text that contains the information to come up with the correct answer. Okay, and then you pick your answer, and then go ahead and check your answer. Okay, so the important thing to realize is that the information to come up with the correct answer is in the passage. It's not in your head. You don't have to do a lot of thinking. You just have to find the information in the passage that is going to allow you to come up with the correct answer. You don't have to answer these questions subjectively, because the information to come up with the correct answer is in a text. And hopefully, when you complete this reading section, you'll have a better idea as to how to work with SAT reading passages, okay? All right, so let's start. And remember that each slide is going to appear on a screen for about 4 seconds, and you can pause it, and then when you're finished, go ahead and restart the video. Okay, thanks.